Okay, this is Tony Healy from Balbriggan.net. It's now the 21st of November 2011, and we're just looking at this marvellous photograph courtesy of PJ Cullen, taken in 1947. At the moment you can just see the train station to the bottom left. As we pan the camera over to the bottom right, as we pan the camera to the left, we're right over now Comiskey's coal yard. We just stopped the camera there. We'll just head down south a little bit. You can see we're going over the harbour. Flower and McDonald, if you can just see it there on the top of the page there now. Flower and McDonald on the roof. That was the name of that company there. We're just going to move the camera quite quickly down towards the lighthouse because there's not a lot really to see here. So that's the lighthouse. So again, we're going to back over to the left here. So we're at what's called now Sea Point. You can see a car going down as if just about to go under the bridge. You can see how clear it is there. Top right is St. George's Church. So we're just looking along Sea Point, going up, moving the camera up again. You see St. George's Church on the right hand side. Sunshine House is just coming into the view on the right. You're looking at Church Street there, and over to the left would be where Hampton Green is now. Just bringing the camera slowly over to the right. You can see the old RIC barracks coming into the picture now on the right. That's Retford House, I think it's called now. Fabulous house looking right. That was the old, it was a vets first and then a RIC barracks, or the other way around, not quite sure. You look at Key Street there. That's Key Street. Again, what's coming into view there now, I think, is Gallon's Mills there, and the Gallon's house just underneath it. We just move over more. Again, the train station is bottom right. Coming over now, we're coming over Smyco now. You can see it, and the old, what's now the Bracken Boxing Club, which is actually was the cycle shed for Smyco. That's Convent Lane we're looking at there, just coming into view. We just go over to the right now. Now I have a feeling what's coming into view on the right now, I think that's the Brickworks, probably Comiskey Brickworks, I think. That's roughly where Super Value is now, I think. Don't quote me on that. Just move slowly. You can see kind of a nice garden there at the top of your screen now. That's Drogheda Street you're looking at. That's the main street there at the top. So we're going along Drogheda Street. It's quite hard actually where I'm seeing it here, and then trying to move the camera as well. Okay, let's move the camera down. We're heading, I've actually no idea where we're heading at the moment. Oh yeah, we're coming down by the beach and down by Sea Banks. So there's Sea Banks just coming into view, the old Balbriggan Sea Mills, and then it was a few other Heltex, I think it was, and that other yeah, just here's what I love, just coming into view now. That's the ruins of the old Coast Guard station. You see it there now, in that kind of on the green there. So that's the old Coast Guard station. It was a fabulous building, probably destroyed I think about 1922, but it was a ruin. Shows you that I think it was a ruin up until the 70s or 80s. Fabulous. You can see that very, very clearly there now. We'll just move the camera down, so we're going to be heading down towards the Martello Tower and the bathhouse and the boathouse, just coming into the picture on the right hand side. It's a fabulous picture. It was a army reconnaissance photograph, I believe, taken in I think it's 1947. I'll have to double check. Moving the camera up quite fast here because we've already been over this section, so we're going to head up towards. We're going back over the brickwork there, factory, and now we're up on the other side of Drogheda Street. So that would be more or less where the community college is now, I think, roughly. I'm open to correction on this. It's yeah, we're going to, that's Chapel Street on the left hand side, and there's we're just coming up to the school. St. Peter and Paul's School is directly in front there, directly below us. So we're going down what would be kind of Fulham Street. The photograph just doesn't quite go up as far. You wish it would always go a little bit more, but that's Fulham Street, and then we're just coming onto Clonard Street. Is that street heading down on the left hand side of the photograph? So if you spot anything of interest, let us know. You might spot something that I, not as a native to Balbriggan, I wouldn't spot. So feel free to let us know something that you think was quite unusual or you didn't know. Just take a note of the time on YouTube and you can let us know. Fabulous. There's the church. There's the old church there straight ahead of us, like in the shape of a cross. You see that there on Chapel Street? So Anthony Murphy's would be just down below that, Goldsmith Jeweller. So we're going back along Drogheda Street. Back along. So there we're coming on to Clonard Street again. And that would be the medical centre, more or less at the junction there. And the Deli Burger is more or less where we are now. So we're at kind of Bridge Street. Coming over, that's Key Street there, just coming into the shot. And just pause the camera there for a second. Okay. Right, we'll just move up a little bit now, up towards the square. So you can see the hotel there. What was I think it was White's Hotel at the time, probably. Was originally the Hamilton Arms Hotel. So you can see the library there on the left hand side, the courthouse. So we're right over the square now. The toilets weren't built at that stage, I don't think. Maybe I could be wrong, I forget. I thought they were built in 1939. Could be wrong. Maybe that is down what you can see, although it could be an electricity transformer. I'm not sure. We might get other people to comment on this photograph. They'd be much more knowledgeable than me. Now, this is a fabulous part. You see the canal on the top coming in. This is what is the park now behind John Dee's, or behind, what do you call it, the mill race. See that it's an actual lake. It was known as the canal. You can actually see two swans there. I think that's two swans on the right hand side, but that is the canal, and you can just see the River Bracken running down from the canal. So we'll just move over here slightly. So it was also known as the Head, or Vauxhall Street, or as Jack Benton used to say, it was known as Lakeview Drive. So it's a fabulous quality. We've sharpened this photograph quite a lot. We've used specialist equipment and specialist software to bring you this photograph in such detail. And this was more or less about a 10 by 8 photograph that we've scanned hugely. And as I said, we've resharpened it using a special sharpening tool just so it doesn't pixelate, and we can bring you as much detail as we can. Right, we're just going across Dublin Street. You see the gap there at the top? That would be now where the Combined Clubs is, and the Bank of Ireland would have been opposite it. I think that might have been the Garda Barracks there, just coming into screen now. So just moving the camera very, very slowly over. We're kind of heading over towards the Market Green area. I'm just moving the camera very, very slow. So if you need to pause at any time, do by all means just pause. I hope everybody's watching this in full screen, in HD on YouTube. If your computer's not fast enough, you might find it jerky. It just could be either your computer or the speed of your broadband. There's the what do you call it? The Market House at the top of the screen there. Just coming into the screen, and then where the Scouts Den is now, it's just coming into view. If you have look, just empty fields there. So hope you enjoyed that. 1947. This photograph is courtesy of PJ Cullen. If you want to contact PJ, you can email pj@balbriggan.net. We may do a proper commentary on this photograph at some stage, but we hope you enjoyed that.